possibly say. So I'm about to get my site up and going for the TikToks and then the Instagrams.
Soft.
Week.
I don't know where that yarn came from. I was doing just fine a second ago.
I do need your help for something possibly. I totally forgot. I need to book 2 comedians. I can't picture right now. We'll get to it on camera.
That's what I sound like. Hey, probably.
Right there.
Look
up that rock. I can't. What if we by us doing that? It got flagged. Like what?
That's it. We got banned.
Yeah. We can't use that type of music. What? We sound exactly like it, really?
I'm finally building our website. Man.
You're finally?
Yeah.
Incomplete.
Because they'll just take that shit from you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we probably
beyond the entire sentence.
Yeah. I was just fine a second ago, bro. I was all energetic.
Yeah. Strobe lights makes everything sexier.
You know, I probably shouldn't sing that. Probably get flagged.
What up, Shaq? What up, Jimmy? Salutations.
What's up, Jimmy Allen? Oh, we got Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Webcam with the running back. Do it, bro. You've been killing Eve.
I want to do it.
Oh, yeah. That's the one. We just getting started, guys. What's up? Big sis Chris, what's happening? What's up, Natural Nelly? Let me ask y'all a question. How often y'all shave? Depends what area.
Hello.
Hey, good morning. If you're talking about my privates daily.
Really? Is that bad?
I shave my privates every day, actually. I finally caught a live. What's up? Yeah, we're just getting warmed up.
We're setting up, folks.
Yeah,
we're setting up for all the TikToks and Instagrams.
Sorry, we're not doing all the whole show's like 100% up.
We stretch right now, okay? We're not ignoring you.
We're doing it with a layup line.
Yeah, this is y'all. Y'all come in and have a featured little sick kids we take pictures with.
Your head recently said my head.
Whoa. Beyond the entire sentence?
Man, shut up, Lack. I am getting all right. I'm getting over it. All right. I'll be fine when the camera's
in your body, brother.
I actually shaved today, and I want to tell you I shave every 2 to 3 days, but that would be a lie. Just because these I just wear my hat for a while. Yeah, I'm doing right now.
No, I got a bald head.
You shaved it today?
I shaved Saturday.
What's your statute limitations on the shave? When does it start getting like?
Today is if I get put in the headlock, it's gonna be a problem with somebody's knuckles.
Oh boy,
that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I try to do every 2 or 3 days. If I'm on it, maybe every 2 to 3 days. But if it's a show weekend, then I do that every day.
Yeah.
Brent,
what type of you got a Andis?
No,
the little gray one.
I use a razor.
Wild.
Yeah, razor's great.
Wow.
If it gets really long, then I'll just clip it first. I use like Why don't you? What's wrong with using a razor?
Because it really cuts your skin.
Yeah, y'all don't touch.
Mine's is like Manscaped. So it really is like it kind of like plays with your skin. Like
Oh.
like razor is actually like a blade on your head.
Yeah, some people say this is not new.
Yeah,
That's when they get the barber to do the, you know.
that can be good.
Men don't use Nair.
Nah. You don't know Nair, Nick.
What is that? Doesn't Nair? I don't know. It's just a hair removal. That's not what I'm saying. It's like it burns.
Right. It just pretty much opens up the hair holes so you can pull it out easily. It does not. I don't know.
Shaq said, Natural Nelly said, just want to say y'all episode on Squadcast was one of the funniest of this year.
We up.
Love it. Thank you.
We up. Okay. I receive it.
Dion sounds like Pat. What do you say to Pat? Don't leave it on more than 5 minutes. I use a head blade. What's up, A. Richmond? What's a head blade? Is it different?
That sounds like a sex position.
Oh, head blade. Made for your pleasure. Sorry, guys. We're still.
Don't leave it on more than 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't know, man. Using Nair on your face is nuts.
Using Nair on your nuts is nuts.
Yo, that's a funny sketch. Imagine a nigga is nearing his body and it is like, FBI, open up. He's like, hold on. I got Nair on body. It's like, get your hands on the goddamn. I got Nair on my balls, please.
Oh.
It's like, please.
That's gotta burn, bro.
Yeah. Your worst timing. Get your fucking ass on the ground. Tyler Perry sued by the Oval actor Derek Dixon for $260 million over workplace sexual harassment and sexual assault allegations. Perry's attorney calls it a scam. It's a lot of money.
$260 million
Mm-hmm.
for a little sex touching.
This is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam. But Tyler will not be shaken down, and we are confident these fabricated claims or harassment will fail. Boy.
What?
That's that.
Wowzers. Dudes suing dudes.
And I'm glad it's a white person.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm glad it's a white person who's trying. It's like, yeah, like this is why we can't work with y'all. Let me tell you something, man. If I can create a narrative of any sort of crime that is viral on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, and I do a video and I just highlight, thank God they're not black. That'd be my stitch to it. And I'd be like, I would, because I hate the narrative that all black people are criminals. I be seeing criminals like, hey, how about the car of like a speeding, like a high speed.
Saying please don't be black is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, please don't be black, please don't be black.
Yep.
Oh.
And then you look in the comment section, like, get a freaking job, man.
Should have known it was one of you.
The usual suspect.
Yeah. Suspect these nuts, bitch. Celebration. I think I always get that.
You better repeat it.
Yep. Celebration. I'm like, I just did that.
Yeah. Razors though, but can't be matched. Okay, 3 days with skincare routine. Y'all have just water and soap.
So I use extremely hot water, the hotter I can stand to open up the pores, not the whores, as Dion said. But I use extremely hot water, hot as I can do to open the pores. I use this stuff. I had got this like shaving gel from Devil. So I'll use that. Sometimes if I'm in the shower, I'll just use straight water, but it just depends on how long my hair is. If it got longer, then I got to use the shaving cream and stuff. But it's like a Devil one. I don't use a regular I don't use the one in the can that the white dudes be using.
Yeah,
I don't use that.
I know hot. So if it's cold, it's gonna hurt. Is your hair gonna knot up or something?
It'd just be harder to pull. It'd be harder to shave it off because your pores. That's how people start getting the bumps and stuff like that. I used to get razor bumps all the time. You can probably still see the scars of the razor bumps.
Yeah, this is why I don't. That's why it's called razor bumps.
But can you see the scars?
Yes.
But you see any bumps?
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I see a lot of hair that you missed.
Well, hey, that's not the point. All right. Hey, Dion.
You said, did you see? But did you see? Well, I don't, but I do see.
There's no one on earth I hate more than Dion Lack, everybody. Anywho, my point is that I haven't had razor bumps in years, but I used to get them so bad until I started just doing that. Hot water was the biggest change I made.
I remember I had 3 days of telling certain women that I had herpes.
Oh boy.
But it was an ingrown hair.
You gotta start making people think you really got hurt, bro. They're gonna be like, you know what?
This is not a true story.
Dion jokes about this way too much.
This is not a true story. It's not a story of.
That's why he always sits on this goddamn pillow, guys.
Because it's a hemorrhoid herpes. Hemorrhoid herpes is crazy.
Ugh. Let's get this party started.
See, technically, what you're doing, we're not even recording. This is just the freebie stuff for the community. You don't even have your card in there, so
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Shit.
Check yours out and everything.
Whoa. Yo, you gotta use Nair to slide the rest.
And we're rolling.
Gotta use Nair to slide the rest.
Rolling down the river. Rolling down the river.
I'm blessed not to have the extra head meat.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in the back, yeah.
I gotta lose some weight for mine. Comes back strong.
You're gonna have stretch marks in your head because so you lose all the weight. You got this extra skin like this. Like, I gotta get me a neck tuck.
At that time, you gotta circumcise. You gotta circumcise that off. That's foreskin at that point. If you had it and it's still just flapping in the back, you like, man, it's cold outside. Like, hey man, you can't use your extra neck skin as a hoodie.
You put your neck skin over. Is your head circumcised? Which one you talking?
I'm like, what kind of hoodie is that? Oh, that's the foreskin. Y'all ain't heard this?
Yeah. It doubles as a do-rag. It doubles as an umbrella.
Yeah, you can take it off of your waves.
It's like an extra grocery bag. You can stuff in there. Like, I need one more.
It's raining. Come on, get under my foreskin.
Oh my god, dude. This guy.
That's great. What are you talking about?
That's wicked work. Fresno, what's up? Shaq, what's up? A Richmond. Yeah. I forgot how. What did we agree on? That was BMO PPT. What
B-Mob?
B-Mob?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
B-Mob. I think we should go back to uncircumcised.
You know what? I want to experience it, man.
You wish you didn't get circumcised?
I want to see what the difference is. Why is it there in the first place? Why is it there? You're born with it.
Yeah, we're also born with an umbilical cord still attached to us.
Well, we know why that's there.
What if you just never cut it?
Ew, you'd be attached to your mom forever.
No, you're not. It's connected to a placenta.
Which is attached to who?
No, it comes out. It just pulls right out.
Oh.
I would love to see somebody never cut
It like dries up and stuff.
Yeah, it would dry up because there's nothing being fed to it.
Yeah, that's gross.
I would love to see that as a sketch. Somebody keeping that placenta together. And it was like, this is my other access to eating.
Fresco Black said, I wish my mom would have left my meat hoodie attached.
Meat hoodie is nuts, yo.
I heard the feeling as well. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I heard all you getting rid of so many nerve endings.
Right.
I can't imagine it being better.
Right.
I don't know if men are meant to take that, bro.
Yeah.
Because it already feels amazing.
Right.
If you said, oh, you guys are missing out on the extra nerves.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
But yeah, I do want my foreskin. I want my foreskin.
I want my foreskin back.
I want my foreskin. I want my foreskin back. And barbecue sauce.
Oh boy.
And my foreskin back. Them dudes was killing.
Yeah, that's wicked.
Them dudes was harmonizing. Barbecue sauce.
Yeah, I don't know. Are men?
I want my foreskin. That's how you gotta do it.
What?
Making that
I want my foreskin.
I want my foreskin. I want my
Foreskin back.
I want my baby foreskin back. And barbecue sauce. Stop saying the barbecue sauce. And barbecue sauce.
Oh boy. I'm actually curious to know, is there any women that prefers, like, I like my men not circumcised?
Yeah, I've never heard a woman prefer uncircumcised.
Right.
I'm sure. I guess this is less presentable. You know, it's like bringing a homeless dude into your into the house.
And
this is Andy. Hey, foreskin. Hey, how's it going?
And it's another good question. Do men need to tell their women up front, like, hey, before we start,
it's HIV? Like, you gotta answer.
Yes.
Hey, before we get into men, I have to let you know that I'm a skinner.
Yeah. I'm not circumcised. Yeah. Yeah. Is that a deal breaker for women?
You got to just surprise them with it. Do what you will. Oh,
turn the lights on. Yeah, because I feel like that is a discussion you need to have, because I think the template now is circumcised. And I would like to know the percentage. What is the percentage of men who are circumcised versus not circumcised? Because I'm certain if you have a woman who has a high number of men, I'm sure they about 1 out of 8 men I've encountered have been not circumcised. Right?
I wonder if it's less popular in like the UK or something like that.
That's a good question. I gotta ask the question now. I gotta do the world. Okay, Google. What is the percentage of men in the world who are not circumcised?
I couldn't find an answer to that specific question, but according to pmc.ncbi.nlm.nih.gov, circumcision, the surgical removal of some or all of the foreskin from the penis, is the most commonly performed surgical procedure.
Okay, Google. Stop.
She says this is from the ABCD.EFG.HIJ.K.
Wicked word.
Yikes. Foreskin condoms bring back the meat hood to stores near you. If they had surgery to put back your foreskin, would you, Lack?
Yes.
You would go into surgery to have your they're like, hey guys, listen, the government is doing a procedure where we're giving free foreskins. All right. You come in, no charge to you whatsoever. In and out procedure. Taking less than a couple hours. We sew it back on and then you're good to go. Are you
The funny thing is, where are they getting this foreskin from? Because your tiny little foreskin is not.
They're just taking some meat off your extra little loose skin on the sack. They're taking that off. And they're slapping it on top.
Oh boy.
Are you doing your foreskin? What do they say with your original foreskin? Okay.
I think that's so silly. I think me being such a person that cares about what other people think, I wouldn't do it. Because I hate the preparation of like, just give you a heads up. Because I love fellatio. Mm-hmm. Not me doing it, but as in like receiving.
Why was this even a thought to you?
I'm talking about receiving it, right? So the whole time watching her like, dude, just give you a heads up before you go down there. Oh, I know. I seen it through your sweatpants. Okay.
You saw the hood through there?
I don't know.
Also, I've heard this before, it's girthier because of the extra baggage.
Right.
So, hers a little more meat.
Yeah.
To the meat. It's a little more impactful.
Yeah.
It's carrying luggage.
It always feels like if it always
said she got a floss after. Ew.
It always I've seen porn, so I'm not acting like I've never seen a circumcised penis before. Mm-hmm. But it always feels like a hoodie that got pulled the string up to the top. Like Kenny.
Why are you in there so tight?
And it feels like I've obviously never asked a circumcised man, but imagine like pulling it back, it's like it hurts, like it's like cracking, like
it's like, just scared.
I know it just feels like it feels like you pull it back with like chapped lips.
It doesn't like ball skin. Except for a little, is it smoother? I don't know. I want to experience the difference.
Right.
That should be my choice to experience the difference.
Right.
I would love to be able to smash with it and then smash without it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want it back.
Yeah. Would you want to know what a vagina feels like? As in, like, a girl's like, you gotta try this.
Having one?
Yeah.
No.
You don't want to be penetrated? Excuse me.
Oh.
You don't want to be penetrated?
No.
But if you try to be cool with it, like, okay, I see what y'all doing, women. I see.
It looks awful.
It looks. Yeah. Because it was crazy.
Like doing it looks great, but
mm-hmm.
when I be like, this is going inside your body. Yeah. What about that feels good?
Right.
Women, the pressure. I don't know, man. It does something to y'all.
Right. The walls.
Oh, yeah.
It does. It does feel like prey versus predator. Mm-hmm. As in, like, we're attacking. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta look at women. Gotta look at their body like a house, mm-hmm. and your house is sacred. And the guy's like, "Everybody come in!" And going in. This, like, what you got in here, huh? What you got in here? Like, we don't want nothing. It's like we going in here.
So now they turn dark.
We're invading this house. We're going in and out. Like, I'll take this. And I'll take this.
You're literally inside somebody. It's mm-hmm. crazy. Mm-hmm. And then it's just wild. It doesn't look at all good to me, but nothing about it looks like see about getting rammed at one time. What's up, Boogaloo? Boogaloo says, all I'm saying is if you're uncircumcised and ever need a skin graft, you're in a good spot. Why? What are you saying? I don't know what I mean.
There's some people in this comment section who aren't circumcised. Let's do it, folks. Let's come out and be honest about this.
Harry Richmond says, I've never had one lady notice it. Oh,
we got somebody.
Though had to convince my baby mama. I think it's crazy how people act like a car cover. Oh, wait. It's crazy how people act like a car cover over your piece. You're uncircumcised.
Hey, Richmond.
What do you mean you never had one lady notice it? They noticed. They just didn't say anything.
You probably just never offered them. They never gave you head. You just like put the condom on before we get sex.
No, I'm sure it has, but also, man, you got to roll down the foreskin and the condom down. You got to roll that down. Then
I don't think it comes down that easy.
Huh?
I don't think it comes down that. I don't know. I don't think it comes down that easy. I think
the foreskin. What are you talking about?
I feel like you got to really pull it down.
I think you are exaggerating.
I don't know.
Do you think a flat?
No, man. I really believe that it's like a glove. Like you got to roll down the glove.
Why do you think it's that hard? It's on your meat. Why do you think it's that hard to roll down? Like what else on your body is that hard? Like it's in the balls area.
Because I've seen a girl give a guy an uncircumcised guy head, right? It didn't come down on his own.
She had to roll it back.
No.
What do you mean?
She was sucking it with the
dome up.
Yeah, with the hoodie tie, with the hoodie string tie.
She didn't turn down the.
So I'm like, this mug is not coming down easily. So I feel like she has to really pull it down to actually.
Maybe it's just a lot. Maybe he was extra circumd.
Extra circle.
Extra.
Can I get the extra circumcised? Can you hold the balls?
It's like, you know how long does it take us to circumcise this? This is a lot.
Yeah, we came in strong with this episode. Oh boy.
Listen, I mean, if you're ever a burn victim, take some new skin from the meat. That's what they do.
It always when you see people who are either handicapped or paraplegic or burn victims, it's hard, huh?
My bad. That was loud. I got laid down. Like,
it's hard. It's hard to double take. Like, did I just see what I see? Did I just see what I thought it was? But it was like, oh, look away because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. You do that?
Oh, as far as somebody who has some kind of thing.
Yeah, something's off. Like, is that a big mole on their face? Is it a booger? Is that a gimpy arm? Are they walking different? You'd be like, oh, I don't want them uncomfortable.
I had a dude who had a little flipper hand try to dap me, and I was like, you asshole. You're an asshole. Because you knew I was gonna see this and be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Then I was like, oh, and he was like, I was like, no, don't look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
You offered the
right.
Just give me the left.
Yeah.
Just get a pound. You're a pounder. Yeah. Just you're done dapping.
Yeah.
Oh, you ever shake somebody's hand and have missing fingers?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm
Walter
like,
Jones.
So why'd you give me this?
Yeah. Yeah. I did this on stage and I was just like, people who have handicaps should just know that you're gonna be like a jolt of
curiosity.
Right. And let us have this for like 30 seconds.
Yeah, go and get your look, you freaks.
Get your look.
Get your look in, you perv.
Right. So you gotta look at it like big titties and big booty. Like, okay, y'all see.
Instead of damn, you go,
right.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's a double take. When I see little people, I'm always double taking. Oh, because they're very rare. So it's kind of like, oh, okay, all right. And you be like, I'm not gonna make you feel like a freak or anything or like a weirdo, but it's a double take thing.
Right.
I definitely had somebody who had scoliosis. Not spinal bifida, Chaz.
I don't say either one of those.
You always say Dion always says spinal bifida. And they were kind of, crunched over like the letter C.
Quasimodo.
No, that's spinal bifida.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's when the hump is higher than the head.
Dang, turtleback.
Yeah, and it was a Asian friend's mom, and when I met her, she came. I thought she was like
looking for something.
Yeah, and then I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And then she didn't look up because she couldn't. And then I was just like, and then she probably put her hand out, Asian woman, and then somebody said, "Did you smash?" Guy is out of control.
Yeah, so let me get to the story.
Yeah. No. She's already been over. So I shook her hand, and the friend was like, he's like, "Thank you for not making it awkward," because she's super self-conscious. She had a hoodie on too to kind of like hide the hump.
Nope.
What?
That didn't hide nothing.
I mean, it was the position.
Did it help? Do you think it helped hide the?
Well, she looked like the.
She might as well better off walking in every room like, did you see my eye contact? I'm looking for my contact.
She walked in the room like the little anti-heroes, were protagonists on Fifth Element. The little lumpy things that, how do you describe them? Turtle things?
Yeah, I don't know what to call them.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Say whoops.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said anything, but I'm also like,
I didn't say nothing.
No, but I don't like when people don't give you the heads up.
Yeah.
Like this one was easy. I had a buddy, he was white, and I met his dad, and his dad was black, and I was like, "Hey, man, I don't need you to say. I'm confused." You know what I mean?
Wrong with him?
Nothing. I was just confused. He was like, "Oh, this is my dad." I was like, "Oh,
no, keep talking. Hold on, go back to the premise. What happened? He just popped up.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, my dad's here." I'm like, "Oh, cool. I'm gonna meet your father. We were roommates." I'm like, "I'll meet your dad. That's what's up." And he was white.
Oh,
And so his dad was black.
Got you.
And so I was like, hey, what's the backstory?
Right.
Well, somebody explained to me.
Mhm.
No, he was like a white kid. He's a white kid. His mom got married when he was younger to the black dad. So he has a half brother. But his mom was with the white dude before. But then this guy raised him.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, it's my dad. I was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
So I'm looking like, hey, somebody give me the rundown. How did we get here? Because this is not your father. Right. This is not your dad.
Let me ask you this, young king, with the scenario right now. Right? What if the same your friend, right? Father got married in with a white woman.
Right. The black man with the white woman.
Right. So what if the dad had a daughter?
Okay.
Right. And that parenting had stayed together for, let's just say, 2 or 3 years, and they break up.
Okay.
Is it weird that the children end up dating each other?
Yes.
How?
It's your family. Dan, did you smash your former stepsister?
Why you put this on me, man?
You're like, is this weird?
No.
What do you mean it's not?
Because I've already proposed. How's that weird?
Just because you're not blood related doesn't mean you're not family, dog. I go like, you knew each other as children.
No. What if your mom married a white man?
You're talking about recently, as of like today.
Yes. And you're single. Your mom marries a white man. She has a white daughter. And it's you. They date for 2 years. It didn't work out. You've damn near forced this relationship because it's like, well, I guess this is my sister.
So this is my stepsister.
Yeah. And then you were like, see, that's pretty cool.
Anything with a sister in it is just off limits. The word sister, step or not, sister's in here. We're in an awkward time. I would look at you like, man, I guess not your stepsister. Well, we ain't related. I'm like, oh,
they're not together no more.
Hey, man, there's plenty of women out there. This is what I don't understand. There be plenty of women out there that you don't need to go smash one who y'all share parents.
What if? Hold on, I got you even more. Watch this.
Oh boy.
Same scenario.
Okay.
Ready for this?
Yep.
Same scenario. You've already smashed her. No, listen. You've already smashed her.
This is a true story.
No, you already smashed her, and then the parents hook up years later.
Okay.
And it's like, what are the odds of our parents dating each other?
What's wrong with this then? There's nothing I can do about this.
Right. So it's like, this is so awkward, man. Now the girl that I smashed 4 or 5 years ago, our parents are now dating. And you're just like, well,
if they force you to be stepsisters, step brothers and sisters,
now,
it's like, okay, you guys can't be together.
Right. Would you tell your parents?
I'll be like, you guys know this makes it weird now, right? Because now this is my stepsister.
You're telling me before they get
I'm like, you guys see what's happening here, right?
But they ain't doing it on purpose. It's ironic. They met each other at bingo.
Oh, well, break up that bingo, bitch. What are we talking about?
You are wrong. This is my true love. I love it.
Yeah, you'll find another one. That's what you said about dad. How'd that work out? Moyo, so now she's pregnant. Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
I posted this yesterday. I talked about this on Daddy Issues. So I want your opinion. Do you think Father's Day is better for gay dads? Happy Father's Day, by the way.
Thank you, man. Happy Father's Day to you.
Appreciate you.
Is it better?
Yeah,
because
it should be better for two dads who are fathers and for the children than for a mama. Because traditionally, Father's Day is trash for fathers. But for two dads, it's got to be turned up.
The bigger question is, do they get Mother's Day?
No.
If it's a film.
You don't get a Mother's Day.
Okay.
Right?
Well, I don't know how it'd be better. It'd be more expensive for the child because they got to do two dads.
Or just two gifts in general.
Yeah.
Right? You can hand make something. Like, what did you do for Father's Day?
My kids, I can't say blindfolded because I was driving, but we were blind driving.
To the left. No, right. right. Why did I agree to this?
Why did I agree? No, left, right. No, they drove me all the way down to Long Beach, and we did the painting thing. I've never done
the painting thing.
Yeah, it's like we painted naked people.
Oh
no, I'm joking. I'm joking. Like it was a person, a model up there naked, and we.
That's a lot to do with your
daughters. No. They said it was just freehand painting. Mm-hmm. Do whatever you can with.
In Long Beach, they couldn't find one closer.
That's okay. Maybe that was the cheapest one that she could find.
Are they getting along now again?
Yeah, they good.
Sibling beef.
Yeah, they good. My babies. Yeah, we ate, and I thought it was a good idea to paint them.
Okay.
So they did. One did like the Eastern Star, or what's it called, when the stars kind of did a little in the sky at night. It's called the Eastern Star or something. I don't know. And then one did a flower pot, with flowers in it.
And you painted them?
I paint, not freehand, but it was a picture of them together. And I painted them.
How did it turn out?
It did not turn out great. Because I'm not a painter, I'm a drawer.
Right.
I'm like a sketcher.
Yeah.
And I forgot all the rules of painting.
Mm-hmm. This is one big black, brown.
No, it's not bad. I can
show me the painting.
I will. So when it comes to painting, you're supposed to do all the bigger items first, like the background first, and then layer on top like that. Mm-hmm. Right. But yeah, I'm about to go get the paint right now. So no.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking the
Northern Lights. Yes, thank you.
Aurora Borealis. Is that what it's called? Aurora Borealis. Dion walked like that to take his shit.
Come on, man. I didn't see that.
Yeah. He was like, oh. Butt was out, stomach front. I got a shit walk. Like it's for real artists out here though. Yeah, like's talented as shit. It's annoying. It's annoying how talented Black is.
Annoying?
Hell yeah. I'd be like, man, there's no talent to that.
All right. So should I show y'all the picture first of where it came from?
Oh yeah, show us the original.
I'm gonna show you the original.
Yeah. Can you still go live when you're off?
Yeah, it just in the background.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna send it to you so we can still go live.
Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebration with the guys.
That's the picture I just sent to you. He's coming in right.
We did not get the hats, Moyo.
Huh? What hats?
Yeah, I forgot the hats again. Oh, look at the babies.
So that's the picture.
Babies? Can y'all see the babies?
That's the picture.
That's the babies.
Right?
There we go. So we go better. Yeah, there we go. That's the babies.
Okay. So this will.
All right. Let's see.
It did not come out as I wanted it to be.
Okay.
Here we go.
The big reveal. Oh boy. Okay. Let's you know what though? Boy, Brookie looks. Oh, poor Brookie.
Yeah. I did.
Here, let me see.
Huh?
Let me see. Turn right this way.
All the rules of painting. I said, because I thought I can because I can draw, guys. I can draw really well, and I thought I could draw it first, and then as soon as you put paint over it, it ruins everything. You'd be like, golly, dude.
It's not. You know what's funny? Like, it's not bad. It's only bad if you say this was from this picture,
right?
Right?
Because I said this looks like a Native American.
Yeah. But if you was like there was no picture inspired it, I'd be like, oh, it's not finished.
Yeah.
But when you say, yeah, I try to do that, I go like, oh, that don't look anything. don't look anything like that. It looks better in person than it does on camera.
Right.
It looks terrible
Yeah.
on camera.
Right.
But here it doesn't look. What did they say when they saw it?
Well, they were sitting next to me.
Okay.
So they saw it. So when I drew it,
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah.
Because I drew it. Also, drawing like this is nuts. I'm a person that always drew like this on the ground. So drawing on the canvas is a whole different monster.
Yeah.
I'm a freehand sketcher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of like sketching and figure it out. And so that, this is what I want. As soon as you put paint over it, it ruins your lines. It ruins your depth of the perspective of where things at. And obviously, this part right here should have been cut off like that. Her head was not that big. Mm-hmm. But as soon as I put a little paint over there, it ruined it.
No. Brookie's eyes look sad. They look.
Yeah.
She looks all innocent and happy. Mm-hmm. This one, she just looks miserable.
Kaylee said, "Why is my sister a monkey?"
Yeah.
Give y'all a better, closer look.
It's not bad. That looks much better. I mean, it still looks not like the picture, but it's scary this way.
Oh boy, yeah.
That's actually, but man, painting is hard. I can't do it at all. That's way better than I would ever be able to do in my entire life.
And then the lady said, "Do you paint?" I was like, "I don't." I was like, "I draw." And she was like, "I'm letting you know, painting is a different monster." He's like, and I had already started.
Boogaloo said it looks kind of racist.
I had already started. And she's like, I'll start on the face first. She's like, always start the background first, and then layer on top of it. Because what happens is, you're when you do an entire canvas, you're not trying to cut around the head. Now you see the lines around the person's head like an aura. So always do the background and work your way forward. And I was just trying to use
it's hard. You did an amazing job. It's hard.
First time doing it ever.
Yeah.
And
you gonna pick it up now? You gonna do more painting?
If I learn the rules of painting, it'd be fun. Because Kaylee was like, "You look happy, Dad. Let's get back to you drawing again." And I was like, "Yeah."
They just see you crying all the time at home. It's the first time he's been happy in months. Every time they see you,
in the corner. Hey, girl. Hey, what's going on?
My baby.
You're here early.
That's great.
Yeah, but I'm a monster with just a pen and paper.
What made you draw so much? What got you started?
My brother. And here's how influence plays a huge role. This is for anybody listening. My brother was incredible at drawing, freehand. He always drew this little comic book character, right? He taught me step by step how to draw this character. And it was a guy, I still remember, it was a guy with a big alienation head that kind of hung out like this. And he was kind of like doing like this, like, "Oh, for my head." And another guy was facing him, like, and his eyes was poking out, like, "I can't believe his head," right? Two cartoon characters. And I kept drawing that over and over again. And every time I drew it, people were like, "Yo, this is dope. This is dope." And my brother showed me that one time.
Yeah.
And I got so much praise from drawing. I just learned how to draw teddy bears really well. So it was like 3 circles, and then I had this little format I kept doing. And that was always my card I would give to girls, as in like, "I like you," or "I think you're pretty." It was a nice little teddy bear, and I put their name on their chest like that. And that was my template of
they were like,
"Oh, yep." I'm like, "Man, they're children, man. Come on." Can't get that sort of description. And my first thing I drew, I showed Kaylee.
"Oh, my bad. You're smart when you were a kid."
Yes. I'm talking
I'm like, this would have worked anytime.
No.
This would have worked in high school, college.
Yeah.
This probably still work today.
It did.
It
did.
That's what I was talking about.
No. So I'm talking like elementary school. I'm doing the comic book stuff, and then the teddy bear and stuff.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I started to kind of like draw people. Like I got several text messages of people saying, "Yo, Lack, remember that time you drew Miss Mac students? Remember that time you drove Terrence falling asleep? Remember that time you drew?" Like, I was drawing like huge events that happened in the school, and I made it into like a comic book. So people always remember that of me, of drawing people that failed. Remember that time we gave so-and-so a wedgie? Remember that time that Paul got dunked
You
on?
could have made your own little boondocks.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the problem. When it comes to me and drawing, I couldn't duplicate the same drawing again.
Mm-hmm.
Fire you like this, but turn that little way like that.
Oh, that's hard. That's hard.
Yeah.
That's a different game.
Yeah. So all that being said, now I'm an adult. Went to art school, Thomas More College, had that fire Leonardo da Vinci sketch I had that won several prizes and got sold and all that stuff. I did really well at Thomas More College. Whole new story was my aunt who had it in her gallery, and I'll put a pin in it.
Okay.
Now I'm in LA, still drawing, and my daughter, 5 years old, I'm showing her how to do the teddy bear. I'm showing her how to do the Daffy Duck face, the fun little beak of Donald Duck, and that was always fun and dope to see the 3D version of a Donald Duck and Daffy Duck beak. She kept drawing it, kept drawing the bear, kept drawing the Daffy Duck and Donald Duck face, and she got really good at it. Fast forward, I stopped drawing just because of life and growing business, and I never show Brookie. And the contrast of them, of like, teach me. She said, "Kaylee, teach me how to draw that. That's pretty dope." And she's like, Dad told me this. I'm like, "Oh man, I am so sorry, babe. I am so sorry." She's like, "You can draw?" And I said, "Oh no, oh no, you're so far removed."
Because there's 5 years difference.
5 year difference.
Yeah.
And a lot happened. Obviously, a lot has happened in that 5 years that I never showed her how to draw.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, anything you draw, babe, I will duplicate it to show you the contrast of how it can be. As in, I'll show you the like she had did a flower, and I was like, this is the easier way to draw it, because she was obviously just drawing it like an outline and stuff. Then she did a woman, and I was like, I had to show her that. Said, "Oh man, this is a lot easier." But at the same time, I was like, "Man, you are years behind of what I taught Kaylee." And another thing that she does a lot is draw her name. Kaylee's really good at this. She'll draw her name without picking up the pen. So she'll go around, and then it'll be the whole thing like this, and then go all the way down to the E of Kaylee, and go back down to the bottom and go like that. So it'll wrap up to like a bubble balloon of Kaylee. I taught her how to do that. And Cadence was like, why haven't you showed me this? Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, you guys got secret powers. Yeah. And not passing them on,
and I apologize, man. I felt so bad for that.
It's too late now? Or have you showed her since?
I showed her the woman and the flower, and I did the bear recently. She had did a bear for her mom for Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, cool.
And then I did one right up under her. Like,
so
this is how we could have upgraded it.
I love that. Izzy's been writing these little stories now. Something like,
yeah.
We do our stories every night.
Yeah.
That's cool. You can pass down something.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Wish I could pass down some money.
No, I never done a self-portrait.
I mean, because you're easy to draw.
Oh, hey, she did that ETD. Nice.
Dang, they have the analogy for you and everything. Oh, wow.
I even did it in
not the analogy. What's that abbreviation?
Yeah, I even did it in the rap the second year with Dope Boy Neil. Some say I'm easy to draw, but and also ETD. Yeah, I used to say ETD group, ETD gang. Yeah. Let's see what they say. It's
He said if Dion dropped some stuff, he would break the matrix.
Who said that? Oh, that's so funny.
Fresco Black.
That's funny. That's funny.
That's
funny.
Yeah, my dad was really good artist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted
He was
to go.
really good at artist.
He was a really good artist.
Okay.
and he was going to college at art school, but he ran out of money and joined the army. And
Yeah.
dream died.
That would do it.
But he never sat us down and did that.
Kept the secret.
I'm sure he was just working.
Come on, Fresco, you gotta chill out, man. What are we doing here, man? What is the meaning of this?
You told me to put a pin in your
yes,
aunt's art gallery.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So my aunt was also an artist, right? And she said, "Okay, here's how it happened. I had a Leonardo da Vinci charcoal drawing. I can say painting.
Okay.
That was probably 36 by. It's probably like this huge, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was in my mom's house, 2008. Up from college to 2008. My mom passed, and I was like, well, I either can sell it or give it to someone, and I had to leave. So my aunt, who was also an artist, I said, hey, I know you have a gallery and you can auction off some of your paintings. Here's my drawing that you can possibly sell, so I can make some money. She's like, okay, cool. So I gave it to her, and I kind of forgot about it because obviously I'm not around it. And it was in her gallery in downtown Dayton. She ended up dying, right? Her husband now owns the gallery, right? I had said, hey, this is Dion, Cheryl's, nephew, and I don't know if possible can I get my drawing back. And he was like, yeah, you can buy it. He's like, because she has a price on here.
Yeah.
I was like, it's mine.
Yeah, I drew it.
Yeah. And I gave it to her. She didn't buy it off of me. He's like, yeah, but she didn't have anything in the rule in the will of saying to give it back to you if anything happens. And she has $2,500 on here. And I was like, it's mine. He's like, how do I know this? And I was like, my initials are on here. And it went back and forth for a long time until my brother and my dad was like, stop playing with me. I will break your legs. Give my son his drawing back. So luckily we had like pictures of us with the drawing a long time ago. And he was like, but he was trying to like say like, what is the bill of sale that you gave it to her as a loan? I was like, it doesn't matter, man. I was like, it's just moral now. I didn't think if anything happens to her it's supposed to be stationed back to me, because I was one of the only ones who had outside drawings in her thing, and it was all her stuff.
All right.
And the whole breaking the leg things, that's not true. I was against silly. My brother was just like, this is my brother's drawing.
I mean, hey, we got to go here.
Yeah.
But you got it back?
Yeah, my dad ended up being in my dad's house. And then, mind you, I never went back to I was kind of gonna let it go, like, whatever, dude. I'm not buying my own painting back. So I ended up going back to my dad's house, and then he ended up dying. And then my brother took it, and now he has it.
Fat Lack.
Yeah, Fat Lack. Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, so it was a movie, low key. They found out Chaz is savage. What are you talking about?
This you better tell you better get that paint out the house. Everybody who has this paint died.
Yo, I didn't think about that.
Hey, tell your brother, get rid of that paint. Fat Leg, if you're listening, get that paint out your house, bro.
I didn't think about that. Every house has been in, they died. It's crazy.
Get out of there.
Yo, that's crazy.
This thing is cursed.
I didn't even think about that. This sounds like a lawsuit.
It's a haunted painting, bro.
And then Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo da Vinci on this. That's all you're doing.
Get that out of here. He's just thinking about killing people.
Yeah. So was upsetting. Going back to college when I was drawing this, they were telling us how to draw in a large scale,
Mm-hmm.
and they had said you just draw on grids, which was a brilliant way to do this. They had this very thin sort of line graph, and they were just like in each little square, just draw that, right? So it helps out with when it comes down all together like a puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say the scale's off. Why is his eyes off? Why is this up? Because like you're literally just drawing in this little tiny square. You're just drawing the angle and coloring that in like that. That makes sense?
No, I mean I'm sure it does.
Like this.
I mean, no. Listen, you're talking a whole different language than me. I'm sure this makes sense to people, but you're talking to a guy. I don't have
graph paper.
I mean, you can call it. Yeah, I get it. I get the graph, but when you go like. Just bring it down and it fits in like a puzzle. I'm like, well,
zoom in on that tiny little square and just draw that. Don't think about the wider scale.
You know how many times I've been drawn on graph paper and it comes out looking like shit?
Yeah, because you're not. I don't know what I do.
Okay, I don't understand it.
You're giving up.
I don't get it. I think people who can draw are amazingly talented. It's like how people hear music. I think you're all freaks of nature. I don't know what's wrong with you people and how you can just create shit out of nothing.
Yeah,
it's very upsetting. It's very upsetting for people who don't have that skill. When I hear people who just make them, I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Yeah. You just, and then people can just draw what they see. Fuck you.
Yeah,
you're a shit people.
Yeah, it is.
All right.
All that to say. All that to say is day one of me going into that art class. She was like, "Oh wow, you are a talented artist, right?" And everybody else is kind of like shrugs, right?
He's that good.
Right. So at the end of the year, I'm like, I know I killed this shit. I know I did. And she gave me a B. She was like, I don't see the growth in your artistry. She's like, everybody else got better.
Because they sucked.
Yeah. And I was like, you ain't worth a damn.
What were you supposed to do? What did she say?
What I was supposed to do differently. Because she's like, we all drew. We drew something. I forgot what it was. We drew something day one. And then like day 100. We do the same thing again, and then she compared the two to see if you grew. Yeah, and she gave me a B. Granted, that was my highest grade in college because your boy was wild.
What else did you take in school?
Man, let me tell you something. I got caught plagiarism. I got caught plagiarizing. The thing is, she was like, listen. Very talented.
We got caught plagiarizing what?
I don't even know what the project was, but I did word for word. I did word for word copy. And so this was
school's easy.
this is pre like copy and paste energy because this is 2001, right?
Okay.
So I literally typed it out.
Yeah.
I had to type it not like on a typewriter. It was like a word processing situation. So I don't think the idea.
So you're doing this.
Yeah, I was literally doing this. I was just copying and pasting. And then I turned it in and she was like, she's like, you have to cite your sources. I see that this is from this article, from this article. And like, if you're going to do this, just cite your sources. I want to hear your opinion when it comes to blah, blah, blah. So, oh, okay. So then I was like, so I went back. Okay, just take this part out. Right here.
This is the remix.
And I just try to like, piece together everything. She was like, she said, I kid you not. She was like, Mr. Lacking, this article is from a student last year. And she's like, I remember this.
People think of like it was probably another genius. Like me.
And it was so stitched together. It didn't even make sense, man. I tried to create a Frankenstein sort of report.
He was like, so the posthumous cornucopia. Just sticking words around. That sounds good.
And I'm fresh from vagina smell. How'd I do?
So first off, you should get checked. That don't smell right.
Yeah, all I remember in college, you went to college, right?
Guy said, Dion took intro to Snow Bunny.
Oh boy.
Pink toe trigonometry.
Yeah.
I went to college for a day, bro.
A day?
Yeah, I didn't really do any real schooling.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So when I went to college, just know this is fresh out of high school, on your own.
Yeah.
Learning credit cards,
Yeah.
learning like.
That's a lot to learn all at one time.
It was a co-ed situation. People, this was the worst idea to have what is it called, a plaza mall right down the hill from our college. It was like a TGI Friday, a liquor store, a movie theater. It was like a Dave and Buster's.
And
this
is all in Dayton?
No, Thomas More College.
Which is where?
It's in Kentucky.
Oh,
right outside of Cincinnati, right across the river.
Got you. So you're a few hours away from the crib.
Where are you from?
No.
Oh, I was like, your crib.
No.
You're a few hours 45 minutes from Dayton.
Got you.
Yeah. And
I thought it was further than that.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes.
I'll be forgetting to cook.
You sound like Lack.
Kentucky is right on Ohio's asshole.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
And man, college was life changing, man. Just like, man, no one's gonna tell you to come home, and you got curfew. No one telling you. It's like you on your own, bro. That first quarter whooped my ass.
Yeah.
Because it was like, we gonna be out here playing Madden. That's my last year playing Madden.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm spending way too much time hanging out with the fellas.
Me and you have the same effect. I remember quitting Madden in 2006. Yeah. Because I was playing and I was like, hey, you're either gonna do stand-up or play Madden. Yeah. And it wasn't no money in Madden back then.
Yeah, buddy.
So I remember playing so much from 04 to 06. It was all I did.
Yeah. You remember you might be too young for this. Joe Montana Sports Talk Football?
I don't know if I remember that whole time. I remember a Joe Montana football game.
Yeah.
I don't remember that whole long
Sega
time.
Genesis, man.
I might have played it then. It was on Sega.
Yeah, Sega, Joe Montana Sports Talk Football. And then I remember when Madden came out, I was like, man, what is this? What? How are they going to try to trump?
Madden was killing.
Yeah.
I played Madden back on, I had a Game Boy, Madden 96. I remember playing that on the Game Boy. Barry Sanders was unstoppable, baby.
Yeah.
He said, what y'all think the white version of Dr. Umar is?
As in somebody who don't
Trump.
Let me see. If it's a white guy.
Who's like a professor.
No, it got to be a white guy who likes black women.
No. It's got to be a white guy who's pushing the white race, right?
No, it has to be.
Because he's pro-black.
Right.
So the white version of Dr. Umar had to be pro-white.
Right. I'm saying it has to be a white person who's talking to white people since they were from black people.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not what you just said.
Okay.
What did you just say? You just said it had to be somebody who likes blacks or likes black women.
I said it got to be. I said who was like. I'm not trying to this game with you.
Watch this. Roll the tape. There's this white dude. You ever see this interview? It's with this guy. He's a chef. His name is Eddie. Oh, what's that dude's name? Eddie. He had that show. I was off of his Fresh Off the Boat was based off his life. So, but he did a interview with this white dude who was talking about why he pushes the white race. I can't remember the guy's name at all. I'm trying to promote a racist, but that was the dude. I was like, oh, they actually have these real conversations of that's a real conversation about keeping the white race on top. Because he was like, the only reason I voted for Trump is because he has the best interest for white people. So it had nothing to do with money. He was just like, that's the guy I saw who was going to try to keep America white. And I was like, damn. Perfect.
If you meet somebody, a white guy who got mad money, he was like, I like you, Chaz. I seen your project. I seen your pitch deck. I really like what you're doing, man. You and I are going to make a lot of money.
Talk to me.
I just need you to divorce your wife.
Done? What else you got?
And get with my white woman.
Let's do it.
My white daughter.
Come on now. How old is she?
She's of age.
Okay. Well,
she's 30.
Okay. People have different ages what they think is appropriate.
Is it done?
Well, anything else? That's it? You don't want me to denounce my whole race and family? That's great.
The idea of telling somebody that narrative is never going to die down. It's like, so wait. So Chaz left his family to.
But how much money am I leaving him for?
No, he said, I'm at your disposal. Whatever you need, man, I got you. I'll fund your project.
Because there's a number I would have to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you said Chaz left his family for 100 million, like he had to.
Yeah,
He had to do it.
yeah.
So how much money is worth leaving your family?
It's just whatever your project is. Like, just let me know. Talk to your producers and let me know how much your project would cost, and I'll pay for it.
I'm doing $1 billion project.
Yeah.
It is the biggest movie in history.
Chaz definitely has the price.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. I do see myself a whore to opportunities, because I have a friend of mine. We talk about like how we just keep moving from project to project because the money's right, and that's not the way to move, man.
That's what anybody does with any job.
But sometimes you gotta put your foot down on certain things.
Well, yeah, if there's anything pedophilia-ish, I'm out.
Why would you go that direction?
I mean, I'm out.
I'm talking like, what if you were on a project, let's just say for sake of easy math, you're on a project that is making $10,000 a week, right? Mm-hmm. Right. And you are a major part of this project. It's 2 weeks left of this project, this TV show. Somebody was like, hey, Chaz, we want you to be on this movie, which is going to eventually branch off to be a series, and we're willing to pay you $100,000. Would you just stop with this project and start working with them? We'd be like,
$100,000 a what?
For
in total?
For a month.
Man, I'm out so fast.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're a whore to opportunities, man.
If you said we got 2 weeks left on this, so come get $100,000 a month,
right?
But that's 20.
It's not showing your loyalty to a project.
What loyalty do I have to a project?
It's your project.
Okay.
He quit his own project.
We got 2 weeks left.
Yeah, y'all can figure it out.
Y'all ain't got this. We got 2 weeks left. Hey, listen, guys. While I'm driving to my new job, call me if you have any questions. I'm on the bail.
And then the other job, like, I need your full attention.
Well, nigga, you got it. You paid for my full attention. You got it.
You're a whore to opportunities.
Yeah, 100.
Mm-hmm. Would you cancel like a tour if a money situation came up?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. If it was my first solo tour and they were like, hey, Chaz, we're going to make you the next Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
Tour's canceled, guys. I got to get in this gym.
Oh, boy.
Tours out. Yeah, you get your refund.
Yeah.
Come see me in theaters.
Mm-hmm. But also the relationship is trash. Like Live Nation was like, again, for the sake of easy math, they was like, we're going to pay you $100,000.
Today's price is not yesterday's price.
At the end of the year, right? At the end of the year, we're going to give you $100,000 versus these several projects that's going to eventually go to $100,000. Would you cancel your tour? That makes sense. Am I confusing? Your tour is every week. And at the end of the year, you would eventually make $100,000. But versus this one project that's going to be extremely tough, taxing on your body, fasting from foods and social media.
Yeah, get to the money part.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same price, but it's gonna be less time. Like in 2 months, you make $100,000. But you've already told Live Nation, you guys got me. I'm opening up for Chris Rock. Dave Chappelle, Kevin Hart, right? You're the third of this person, right?
Hell of a tour.
Yeah. You're the third person. And now you're like, hey guys, I gotta cancel. Like, nigga, what? We chose you out of everybody.
Well, I wouldn't cancel on them.
Yeah.
Nah, that's damn near Illuminati. The Illuminati of comedy. I can't do that. Who it is matters. If it's a company or a corporation, I have no problem leaving them. As long as it's not a breach of contract, and you can't sue me for it, then I'm out. If it's like a contractual thing, I'm not gonna do that to myself. But because they'll be like, "You're doing what?" and they'll try to, banish you and shit. But if it's not my contract, I'm gonna go get that bread, bro.
Yeah.
That's my thing is always this. I'm like, my whole goal was to do my talent for money. Right. And so if you're like, hey man, here's 50 grand for this, and somebody's like, well, we'll pay you 150 grand for that. Well, that one. And if you're like, well, 50 grand is better, I go like, sure, but I'm poor, so I'm gonna go take this 150 grand.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go do that. Unless it's like something demeaning. When it's
somebody else's project that is trash versus your project, your passion project, which is half the price cheaper. Which one are you doing?
I'll probably do my passion project if it's like, if it's like, hey man, you can do this, or somebody else's trash project, then I'll probably do my own. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so they'd be like, we're gonna pay you $50 a day to do your passion project versus pay you $200 to do from Justin to Kelly too.
And you said Chaz, you got to stay on Justin to Kelly too from beginning to end. It's going to be 4 months. All right, we're gonna pay you $200,000. I would be like, all right.
I got a piss though. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to talk to people. Scroll up.
Wow. This guy's a bladder.
Hey man, I've been drinking all day. I'm an alcoholic.
Bladder of a Deion's walk off is great.
I don't want to fall, man.
I was gonna say Lamar got big ass hair. What are you guys talking about? What are you guys talking about? Who looks like Muppets? I always just wanted to be rich enough to just come to daddy issues, not even as a guest, just to be there. Let me see here. I'm gonna go up a little bit. Is the resolution pixelated for anyone else? I said a storm. I'm going. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. All right. You guys know that. What's up, Spicy Original? What's happening? Deion's using the restroom because he couldn't hold his bladder like a child. That's good. It's good for your what's the muscle called? Your sphincter muscle. What's it called when you're squeezing it? You're I'm doing it. What's the muscle called? Somebody help me, man. So me and Izzy, we worked out all last week, and because she was doing like karate, and then my mom told me that she wasn't trying hard in her last class, and there's only two things that are gonna piss me off instantly, and it's disrespect and lack of effort. I hate to see someone not try hard, and so we were working out. She went on the cruise Friday, so last Monday through Friday or Thursday, we were out in the park working out every day. My knee is barely hanging together. I had the ace bandage wrap on, I had a knee sleeve, and then a knee brace on it, and it is still barely hanging together. And she was like, I love these exercises. We were doing all this stuff, and I was like, I don't know how much I can do this anymore. I iced my knee, I elevated it, it is in shambles.
That's why you should go hiking with us immediately afterwards.
I was like going up the steps.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, bro. I was like, even turning it just like this hurts this much.
What's wild is, bro, you're not even tall. So taller people got the blunt end of this, because we got more.
No one cares.
Okay.
No one cares about a tall person's plight. No one. The only man Tom problem. Nobody cares.
Let me ask you this: would you rather have abnormally large? What's that say? Would you rather have abnormally long forearms?
Okay.
Like twice as long, or abnormally long shins?
You take the abnormally long shins over the forearm. You just look like a freak with extra long forearms. You're like, oh, you got monkey arms at that point. Legs you can hide way more than just a long monkey arm. You have Kevin Durant arms on my body?
Yeah.
That's not gonna look good at all.
This is even worse. What if just one part, this part was long, and this part of your shit was long?
Wait, what?
This right here, I don't know what this is.
So my shoulder to my elbow?
Yeah, this to here is long, but then this part of it. But they're the same distance because
That looks so dope. It's like, who put you together?
You're folded off the way you be doing like curls and be like because the elbow done been in the same place.
It's like somebody put some straps and put you together. He said Chaz got the limbs
Oh,
of a paraplegic.
Huh?
He said Chaz got the limbs of a paraplegic. Man, my knee and my shoulder, bro. My back is always kind of sore, but it's easier to heal.
Mm-hmm.
My back's never really that bad for that long.
Yeah.
My shoulder is a problem. And my knee's fine if I don't do shit. My
What
shoulder
is
is always.
What shoulder is it? Yeah, mine
The
too,
one you
bro.
be messing up? The one you be like,
yeah, my shoulder messed up too, man. Like I said, my arm kept coming out.
How much y'all can hear it? I'm just gonna put it. Can you hear it?
Ugh.
It's every time. It's gonna do it every time. Every time.
Yeah, yours is worse than mine.
Mine's bad, bro.
Somebody said nobody cares.
I'm talking about the tall thing or
I don't know. They're talking about nobody care about your shoulders.
I said my right shoulder been cracking since high school or injury.
Yeah.
Man, mine just started hurting one day, man. I was fine, and all of a sudden one day it was just starting to ache.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do know what happened. I think I went back to the gym doing the same way I've been doing and not building up. Again, I just went and started like lifting heavy again, and I don't think my shoulder.
How many could you bench press?
Now?
Yeah.
I haven't
been
tried in so long now. I was doing 300. I was repping 300, 315.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So
but right now,
I was excited with my 245. No, not 245. 145.
Oh,
that's 245. So it's 45, 45, 45, 45.
225.
That's 225.
Yeah.
Then there's a 10 on the side.
So yeah, 245.
245.
Yeah.
I thought it was 145. Oh no, I'm bad with weights.
I was gonna say when you said 145, I was like, that's not good at all.
Yes, I got it on wax too. I posted it. No, it's 245. So and the bar is 45.
The bar is 45.
So yeah, so 45, 45, 45, 45, 45, and 2 10s on both sides.
Okay. It's weird that they picked 45 pounds instead of just 50.
50, yeah.
It's like I'll just make this easy. Make it 50 pounds.
Right.
And we'll be fine. I haven't been able to bench, like I haven't tried it in a while, but I was doing 225, but man, the pain, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, doing as reps. And so I would always do 4 sets of 8 of 25.
Mm-hmm.
I would do 4 sets of 8. But man, it just got worse and worse. I couldn't finish doing the sets anymore. And I was like, dang. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't, same push-ups, I can't even do them.
Yeah, you know what? I can't do push-ups because I realized I was like, why do I love bench pressing more than
it's the rush of death.
I was like, I love bench pressing because it was a push off versus a push up. And it was like, and it's your weight. So I was like, I'm much more than I can bench. I'm like, this hurts so much more. Yeah, because maybe.
Yeah, when I could probably rip off 20 to 25 push-ups right now, but it's gonna hurt so bad.
If you and I did a push off, you can beat me.
Push-up contest?
Mm-hmm. Who can do the most?
I think so.
Yeah,
but I would have to deal with the pain.
Yeah, I have.
How many can you do straight?
I don't know.
No.
In my prime, I remember doing 26.
Oh. In a row?
Yeah.
That's very low.
Nigga, I'm letting you know I'm a large human being.
Well, still, there's large human beings who can.
Yeah, but I don't look.
Yeah, but that's not that much.
I don't have much of a muscle. But I'll tell you this though.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say like 50 in a row. I was like, oh, 26 is pretty low.
That's very low, yo.
Yeah.
Very low. I used to do 100, and I would just break them up in 20s.
Mm-hmm.
I used to do 200 sit-ups and 100 push-ups. I just keep breaking them up in 40s and 20s. And yeah.
I wanna like, I don't know.
Have you ever did a pull-up?
Yeah, I had this video. I did like 8 in a row.
Recently?
No. This was before Easy K.
Yeah.
Right before the kid came. After that, everything started hurting.
How's your sugar intake?
I hardly ever intake sugar at all. Like hardly ever.
So you heard about this thing about fasting for 72 hours?
Mm-mm.
You start to fast for 72 hours, and your stored fat will start to kind of give you the energy, of course, and then your body will start healing each other, healing itself.
Yeah.
it's naturally ready to heal itself. But every time you consume food, it uses that as the fuel.
Right.
So if you fast, your body's like, oh, let's switch to keto and start to kind of heal. So that's why remember when Tony was doing a long fast, like this is my night,
You know, it's funny. I told these niggas about fasting years ago. Did I not? Was I not like one of the first ones talking about keto or fasting?
Yeah.
These niggas called me nuts. Now everybody intermittent fast.
But you haven't got back to it.
I mean, that's not the point. The point is that when I was doing it,
the
point is, fellas. Everybody told me how nuts I was. It's not healthy. Your body's gonna go in starvation mode, and then they all go, "Well, there's a lot of health benefits to fasting."
Yeah, and I seen several different videos. It's just like your body will naturally start to kind of heal itself, and the sugar goes right to your joints for some reason.
What month are we in? Here we go. Here's what I'm gonna do. Go for it. All right, it's June 17th. Okay, my birthday is October 1st. Okay. I right here on Daddy Issues.
Nope, not Daddy Issues.
Whoops. I right here on Lackaroni and Chaz. Let's see. We're June 17th. So I got July, August, September. Right. So I got 3 months and a half. Okay. So 3 months and a half. I'm gonna drop 30.
You turning 40 too, right?
Yep. I'm gonna drop. Ooh, I don't think I can do 40 in 3.5 months. I'm gonna drop 40 by 40.
No. Oh, that'd be crazy.
I don't think I can do that.
Well, you can do it.
I'd have to be like super on it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. I'm not gonna do that to myself. But I'm gonna do 30.
Well, I think we should both weigh each other. I'll do it with you. Let's see if I can drop 30.
Let's do it
for your birthday.
Here we go.
Yep.
October 1st. 30 for 30. 30 for 40. 40 for 40 would be amazing, but
I'm doing the 40.
That
just know, y'all, I am over 300 pounds.
30, 60.
If I get down to my twos.
Wait, that's 100 days. That's 100 days, right? We can do 40.
We do 40.
40 for 40.
40 for 40.
That's legit. That's 100. That's 100 and that's about 100 days. Yeah. Probably give or take a few. Do 40 jumping jacks right now.
You do burpees, nigga.
Well, I'm not doing that because my knee's in shambles. My knee is hanging on for dear life right now. I just took out the brace. I've been wearing the brace all the time.
The braids?
The brace.
Okay.
Ozempic. Nah, we doing this shit the OG way. Spice.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm hiding my needle. Do it in the old school way. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock, 3:30. You got time for another? What you think? Well, burpees aren't stupid. Burpees is let's look at the shot from to here. You say you can do another? You got something to do?
Yeah.
So is that a yes or a no?
Check, please.
All right.
I could do it, but you might have to wait till I eat.
That's fine.
Because I haven't broke my fast yet.
I could just go home.
There it is.
All right. That's it. Chaz, tell me where you at as far as what? Oh, shows wise? Where am I? I am in Chicago next week with Shantae Wayans, the 27th and 28th. Not next week, in 10 days. Yeah, that's next week.
I'm doing 40, yo.
Let's do it.
No, New York Comac will do 40. I'm dropping 40.
I thought we just agreed to do 40.
Yeah, but he said, Dion, don't duck these jumping jacks. You got to do it 40.
Chicago 27th, 28th. I'm in at Riddles in Chicago. July 31st. I'm at Petty Cash in Los Angeles hosting for Martin Morrow's special.
That's what's up.
Yeah, he called me and said, yo, would you do me the honor of hosting?
That's what's up.
He didn't say that, but he said, would you host for me? And I said, absolutely, bro. Then September 5th, I'm going to New York for the first time ever. The New York, stand-up New York, in New York. I'm so hyped, bro. I think I'm going to be there. I think I'm just going to stay. I'm going to stay and never come back. So, yeah, that's where I'll be in the immediate future. There's a Pittsburgh date, but I don't know what the club is yet. So, yeah, with Miss Shantae Wayans. You can check me out there.
Boom.
You can try to pull up New York Calm. Yeah, I'm so hyped to be
New York Calm. You better show up.
Connie's Pizza, Archer Pizza, Chaz, Connie's Pizza. Oh, Connie's Pizza on Archer. Is that like your family's pizza spot? You know the best pizza is? You got to go to Connie's on Archer, open from 8 p.m.
Yeah. Use my promo code Chimney.
Yeah. Hey, New York Calm, DM me, bro. And then I'll try to see what I can do for you tickets wise. If you hit me, I'm going to Tony Strong the 27th.
I had to pay for the tickets. I wanted to go support them in San Diego. I had to pay for those tickets. So he's not with you.
And what are you talking about? This the one you performed on?
I had to pay to perform.
Where you performing at? This Friday.
This Friday, I have.
This won't be on by then, but go ahead.
Yeah, my B-Day comedy show, Gemini season. Pull up. If you are watching this live, come to LT Studio downtown. We're outside of the curfew. We would love to have you there. If you're a Gemini, talk to me. I'll get you in for free.
Dion at the Funny Bone.
That's old.
You know what? I'm gonna have to stay because that thing's not done uploading. So I will be here. We'll do another one.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you in LA? Great. My birthday weekend, I'm celebrating at the comedy show. Hey, Miss B.
What up? Yeah, Miss B's birthday is Saturday.
Okay.
And she's celebrating her birthday here. Let me tell you something, man. B is the best. She's obviously it's her birthday, but she's been promoting the hell out of this show. Yeah, I've been seeing it pop up. Hey, she's promoting again. And a lot of her friends will show up.
People love you, man.
Yeah,
it's like 6. You can't find them on the comments section
like
anywhere, but anywhere else.
Yeah, she's the best, man. Genuine person inside out.
Love it. Chaz, you coming to Chicago? Yep. 27th, 28th. What did I say? 26, 27.
Oh, that's so funny.
Craig Wayne's on everything.
Yeah.
Ed Craig Wayne's on everything. 27, 28. Riddles Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for watching. Yeah, man.
You gonna keep it on?
Keep what on? Yeah, I'm gonna keep it on.
Okay, I'm out of warm up some food.
Yeah, if you're watching the live, hang out with us. If you're not watching the live, we will see you next week.
Hey.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. I hate that we're leaving now. Now it's 23 people up in here.
I know. Well, we're not leaving.
Sick.
We're not really leaving. Well, let me hit turn it off.
Yeah,
turn it off.
Go ahead, handle that, and so we won't leave the people hanging. Y'all do a note. I don't know. We might. Depends on Chaz. Like I said, I break my fast at 12 o'clock, and I haven't eaten yet, and I'm starting to feel like my toes are getting cold.
Oh shit! What movie?
You never touch your board
in memory. It's full. The card's full.
That's your card, bro.
What's that what it said?
Where's my cards at?
Your card's up here.
Okay. Yeah, you didn't check to see how many minutes was on there. Idiot. So all that was wasted, guys. Oh yeah, I gotta do my words. Have y'all checked out go on the other side.
It's right here.
Have you guys checked out the latest Yeah. Nigga, hey,
I just make sure.
hey, here we go again. Have you guys checked out the latest Lack's Rap Challenge this week? Please check it out if you haven't. Watch the latest Lack Rap Challenge. I used Hypnotize. Did I use Hypnotize? Yeah, I use the Notorious B.I.G. Hypnotize. Let's do some of these words. Let me collect some of these words. Thank you for reminding me who asked that. Got one word. Thank you, Jimmy Allen. Yep. Chaz?
Is this one yours?
I don't know, man. Oh, God, Chaz.
Did I steal your card again? Wait, what? What's happening?
Chaz, man. I told you to take my cards out so we're out the way. And you find ways. You see it today? Oh gosh, dude. That's us. Go to the end. That's the shirt I had on. See how far it goes.
We got about an hour.
Okay. But where do we cut off at? Oh wow. It wasn't that bad. Wasn't that bad. All right. Wasn't that bad. So what else is on that card? Because if it's in my card, I'm body slamming you.
This is definitely your card.
It's my card, Chaz.
Yeah, but I took that one. Where did I just put that one? Oh,
Let's do this.
This one I took out.
Yes, I had 2 cards in there. I don't know why you don't take both of the cards out.
Wait a second. No, you didn't, right?
I always have 2 cards in there.
Like I put mine in, you didn't have 2 in there, bro.
I gotta check these niggas' pockets, man. Because you keep doing this, dude. I gotta keep you outside.
Hey, we're all confused here.
I gotta keep you outside and say, hold on, Chaz.
Everybody just hold on.
I gotta put some clothes on and take my cards out. This is my routine every time you come over here.
I definitely saw you in Florida.
See, man. Gosh, dude, this nigga Chaz.
No, I'm looking for my other card that has a big.
Sickness, dude.
Where's the big one?
It's probably still in there. Is another card in there?
No.
All right, I'm not even ready to write these words down. Sorry, y'all. Chaz is pissing me off.
Wait, this is bad because then I gotta find the other card that has everything else on it.
Oh boy. What's the feeling and activities over here, yo? Chaz got my memory card, y'all.
I'm panicking.
You panicking?
Yeah, I gotta find mine.
Oh boy. All right, let's start writing down these words. Yeah, fraudulent. Fraudulent. I think I should fight for the culture.
You should what?
Moyo said, I think I should fight for the culture. Yeah, that Dion beat was fire. On that video was fire. Like, if y'all still recording, fix the camera. It's been fuzzy the whole. Really? Are we fuzzy? Well, I just think it's just the internet, man. I don't know, because it comes out great. What is it? Crudguent? You found it?
Huh.
Crudguent? What's that?
Congruent?
Oh boy, I need to get my. This is why I failed these classes. Why do you know these words? Why do you know how to pronounce words? Oh boy, transmography. What's that?
I don't know this word. Transmography?
Transmography.
You need to look up what that word means.
If it's not a word, I'll just don't use it. Deanne is kind of whiny today. Man, shut up, Juan. So what? Y'all gotta record like y'all cooking crack in y'all's DVDs to keep Chaz honest. What?
Wow. You know, they cook crack in underwear so no one steals it.
Oh, that's so silly. Okay, that's brilliant, Moyo.
Not that brilliant.
That's brilliant.
I've seen more brilliant, sir.
So I do have an idea of it might not. It's gonna be obvious as a parody.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine having a heist.
Mm-hmm.
This is silly.
Okay.
Right? A heist of newer comedians stealing jokes.
Okay.
It was like we can easily take it, man. All we gotta do is just.
You're gonna do like Mission Impossible?
I don't know. I was just like, cause I was watching a documentary of joke thieves,
Mm-hmm.
and I was just like, thieves, this is crazy. Like, we can find a way to make this into like a heist. As in, like, listen, no one knows who he is. He's in Boise, Idaho. He's a monster. If we just keep him quiet before he does a special, nobody will never know who he is.
Joke thieves coming this fall.
Yeah.
I was telling my mom, I see these white comics who are doing Def Jam stuff. This dude did this whole bit about Whoopin's first time out. I was like,
Wow.
yo, we did this shit 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And I was like, this is not just hitting a white crowd dying.
Yeah, I can imagine. I can
What?
imagine. Quincent. Killing me, dude. Why do y'all punish me like this? And if I'm using your damn word, share it. Share this daggone video. Yeah, just like he used it. Nigga, share it. I am being punished over here with these words. Perpetuary. Perpetuary.
Oh, you mean delete this video off this card? It's full and useless to us.
You already drop it? Okay. It doesn't matter, dude. Because if you don't, I will chop it up myself. This is a very sibling coded situation. Oh, you guys in these damn words, man. Neurovascular. Come on, man. Aurora. I'm cutting a lot of these damn words because y'all ain't even helping me out with like. Why? What? Why don't y'all have words that people love? Do people's names.
What's with your Wi-Fi here?
It's low.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm also streaming. I can't pronounce one of these words. I'm definitely cutting a lot of these words because y'all ain't gonna make me have a stroke on camera. With more. We're going in and out, by the way. It's okay. We gotta read that like most definitely correct from the Chappelle skit. I've already used serendipity. I think I've already used that. Call it Joker 7. Commiserating. Let me see if there's niggas up in here. It's commiserating. Quench. That's what it was. Quench. Let's see. Dr. Umar. Man, stop with these words, y'all. I don't have any social media like. Sorry about that, G. YouTube is the extent of it for me. I remember how Friday got found by the white community 20 years after the movie came out. Bye, Felicia. Harbinger. That's the easiest one, right? Harbinger. What is that? Harbinger. Harbinger? What is this rap going to be about? Man, y'all just... Kleptomaniac. Y'all give me no alley-oops. Kleptomaniac will be a dope name for the heist, right? Kleptomaniac would be a dope name. There, Deanna did the name. What is this? Nomenclature. Nomenclature. Is that a word? Just know that these words, I'm only gonna use the easier ones because me going through all these words trying to figure out how to say it and the definition of it is nuts. Guns and butter. Harbinger? Harbinger?
Harbinger.
Who was that?
This is from a Transformer movie.
Harbinger?
He's a harbinger of death. Remember seeing that? That's what what's his name says.
Harbinger. I ain't doing no thing.
Right, Moyo? Sam Witwicky. That's what he says.
Non-nomenclature. How you say that one?
Nomenclature?
Nomenclature?
Nomenclature.
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 Don't know what it means.
Right. It's like you ain't use none of these words. I was like, I use one. And Shaq, I've already used this word.
You did?
Yes. I said Mephistophelian. Mephistophelian was a mouthful. I can't think what I said. Go eat sick of you fussing at us for giving it. Go eat sick of you fussing at us for giving you words that you asked for. Nomenclature. Thank you for that. Yeah, I think 2 raps ago you did. Thank you. Alan Burton. He might be a rap. I don't want to add him to the rap unless it said
what the hell?
let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This is way too many words. I'm only gonna pick the best of them. I might add that. I might add Halliburton to it just to kind of remove one of these harder words. Y'all have no idea. I'm learning the word. I'm learning the definition. I'm learning the word. I'm learning the definition, and I'm making it into a rap. You understand how insane that is? And y'all just sit up here and just like, whatever. Excuse me. I'm not going to share it. I don't care about you. I better see 2 cars over there.
Yeah, you better see my child.
All right. Chaz.
How did I do this? It's too complicated. Calm down.
NEEWER, calm down.
How did I?
What's his name? He said, a trail fibrillation. A trail of fibrillation.
Where are you at?
I'm over here on my TikTok. A trail of fibrillation.
All right, I think I'm out of here.
You out of here?
Yeah.
I'm finna DoorDash a Snickers.
Hungry?
We are challenging you and rooting for you. You're not rooting for me because I'm doing the homework. It's supposed to be an easy task. It definitely is whooping my ass. I've learned a lot of new words though. I learned a lot, and it has definitely, these words have came up. I'm like, oh, I know what that word means.
Manifesto. What is it? Mephistophelian. What's it mean?
Mephistophelian is wicked work. Like you've got a lot of Mephistophelian behavior happening over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You turn these lights off? Or are you about to do this right now?
I'm about to be out of here, man.
Turn the lights off.
You know that dude is incredible.
Who?
Dark Child.
Oh yeah.
I watched him on Breakfast Club, and I didn't realize he worked with like. Don't do that, dude. This is why that happens. Take that cord out.
This is why I can't.
Oh, you're still doing it?
Yeah.
Work with Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston, Brandon, like Destiny Child.
I thought it was Dog Child for the longest.
It's Dog Child?
No, it is Dark Child.
Okay.
But I thought for the longest it was Dog Child. Why
Okay.
you call him Dog Child?
Dog Child. Same mine. So let me ask this. I ruined it. When you hear Dog Child, what do you hear? What's the first song that pops up?
The first song?
Dog Child.
What do you hear? What's the
Say
first
my
name?
name.
Oh, he
Say
did that?
my name, say my name.
I don't remember that part in there.
Yeah, Dark Child. How about we got London on the track?
I couldn't tell you something.
What about this? How about that? If Young Metro don't trust you, I'ma shoot you.
I think of Kanye's
Yeah,
Yeah, okay. No.
my back is tight.
What's that song called? I'm ashy as shit. Or was that your light? Oh, okay. The light. I thought I was ashy as all of a sudden.
Somebody say Dog Child.
I thought it was Dog Child for the
No.
longest.
Dark
I
Child.
was like, why is he saying Dog Child?
And he just stopped making music. How you be on the streak with that working with Prince, Michael Jackson?
What do you go do instead?
He just, I can't say cleaned up his. He's just like, I want to look for talent now, and he's like a clean producing person now. He's like, I'm not dealing with this no more. Something happened. And I'm not saying that something has to happen in your life, but when you turn to God, when you're on that high, like something really happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying it can't happen on its own, but when somebody's like, remember when Mace was on top of the world, and he was like, I gotta be a preacher.
Mm-hmm.
It felt like
It makes sense now, don't it though?
what?
See all the Diddy stuff, you be like, oh, Mace was getting out.
Yeah. I feel like
Mace, how many more bottles of baby lotion baby oil do we need?
I'll let you touch that. I feel like anytime a girl's like, I think I gave you HIV. He's like, oh God, please, Jesus, no God. No God's like, okay, it didn't transfer. It's okay. That was a sign I need to give.
You only get one chance to
Yeah,
cheat
yeah.
that, especially back then.
Yeah. He ain't got no kids either.
Mace though?
Okay, let me ask. Okay, Google, does Mace and Betha have any children?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
I hate this thing.
She's like, well, fuck you too.
There's your little pills right there, man.
Yeah, man.
You good?
My crazy pills. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Keep this rash at bay. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I'm out of here.
Dopest black dad, yo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he out of here. I'm about to go eat.
I'm out of here. I'm gonna take my giant backpack.
Yeah. Oh, I meant to tell you.